Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and we're continuing our Napoleon Ambition run playing as France. And we're getting ready to attack Provence in August of next year. And I have noticed that England has 43,000 troops, which is more than we have. we have 43. Wow. We have 43. That's the same number we have. How in the world does England have 43,000 troops? Well, they shouldn't. They have an army actually of 53,000, but they have a force limit of 27,000. So they're hemorrhaging things. They have 35 mercs. This is a problem, of course, with the current patch. England is at war, it does appear. Probably Burgundy attacking for Calais, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, this will be, that'll be it. Ooh, we have a diplomatic insult on Munster. Or we can ease the tension, get opinion with all of our friends. So we will just do that. We don't need to be fighting Munster quite yet, as I do believe that Provence is the better play. Yeah, you can have a royal marriage. How about Brittany? Do you want a royal marriage? I have no diplomats to send. Well, stop the improvements. Royal, marry me. So that we can continue to basically have an heir as soon as we get done here. Ooh, 1 stability or a level 2 full price guy. What a hard decision. Come on, Paradox. Oh, you have noble rebels. So I think that now we do go ahead and move the army here. I do suspect that should actually be enough. Now, hey, there we go. Wales is integrated. And protect trade in the English Channel. We have 2 men here, and we will eventually, I think, move them up here. No, we'll move them down to this army. That makes the most sense. Now, I think this is once again, I still think it's worth, the monarch points are worth that much. Now, if I were a member of the HRE in the new Emperor patch, in order to make a claim on an imperial province, it costs 50% more, or 30. Spy network. However, I am not a member of the Empire. I am actually, free and independent, and it only costs 20. So that is interesting. That is only for imperial people. That there is an increased charge. So our truce is August. All right. And we're at 0.34 with our forts down. Avignon is grasslands. This is farmlands, but we need to keep the ones on the borders. Well, I'd like to move it here. This is hills. We want to keep that one for sure. If you walk here, you can get through. But I'm still going to remove this fort, I think. We do have a lot of forts. We want to keep these in the British Isles. But, yeah, we're going to keep the Merc Company. Our diplomatic expenses. Oh, we're paying. I don't want to keep doing that. No. Cancel fleet basing rights that we've apparently been paying for multiple episodes here. Now we're at 1.1. Now we're at 2. All right. So I do think that we could just try and repay that loan eventually. And we don't need to be paying for anything to root out corruption, so we won't. That will slowly but surely go down. And the Provençal army will be dead. Or they'll take out the rebels, but probably their army is going to die. Yeah, pretty close. It's a little rain. Oh yeah, they've got stuff over here too. Let's go ahead and move the army here. And let's go ahead and do it. I don't think we're going to have to worry about a navy. I think we can keep our boats, our light ships moving. Let's get the army into position against the rain here. And we're going to declare war. It is a reconquest war. It is a reconquest war for that one, I think. And we will definitely take the rest of the stuff from Brittany, or for Brittany. But beyond that, I don't actually know. You didn't have a siege pip, did you? No. Alright, so you move over into Recolored. Yeah, so they do have some ships, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's that big of an issue right now. We lost one. We won the battle, but we lost a ship. We lost one of our generals. I think it was the one down here. And I am not paying Diplo, or not paying military to get that general back. So we'll just go without a general right now. And we will give this all to Brittany. Actually, meet up like up here. This will be all right. Let's go ahead and just move in here and blockade. And that should help. Now, ideally, I'd love to take this too. But main thing, we gotta get Brittany's cores back. And that's 7. That puts Aragon back on the list, but not Austria. And Austria is back on the list with that. I don't think I want to do that then. So it's just Brittany's cores and money. I want money. And we'll do war reps. And I think that's it. We want trade power from Gelre. But I think that would be all we need trade power from. And I'd love to have one of these forts fall, please. Liège has troops in. And our vassals are trying to fight. Bribes are growing more accepted, so more corruption, yay! No, Liège, you may not have military access. You actively have troops sieging down my vassals' lands. I'm not giving you access to siege down more. What are you thinking? No. Alright, we've won the siege of Gelre. Let's get our full navy involved in this fight. Keep him. The information. And we captured that light ship. Right back. Alright, so Gelre, we've been down this before. I want all of the stuff. And you're allied to Berg. That's intriguing. But let's get you out here. That should remove the Liègian troops as well. It did. They're not quite willing to give in fully here. I'm stuck. And I'm black flagged. That's fantastic. No, I want my power. Alright, I've won that siege. Still not quite willing. They will be. They will be, don't you worry. If they're able to walk, I should be able to walk. That's the way this stuff works. At least the way it's supposed to work. Very, very, very close. Let me make sure this is the full amount. It is. More reps are a part of this. And you know what? Gelre is fine, because I'm afraid you're gonna replace it with someone actually good. So this is just 8 aggressive expansion. That's almost nothing. Return the cores to Burgundy. And that is a mission which is worth 100 diplomatic power. And we have Brest dockyards. So Finisterre has to have a dock, and that will give me 5 heavy ships. And they get a dry dock. Yeah, I can't build that yet. Do I have to actually own it? Yeah, it's owned by France. Or controlled by France. Oh, both controlled. Okay. So yeah, that's the end of that. We'll have to... Oh, hey. Wow. That's powerful. That's worth keeping Scotland around. Of course, I'd still like to be at war with Denmark. I don't know. I wonder if you have to have that. I guess I could always release a nation on the British Isles somewhere as a vassal, like just an Irish minor, and get that quickly. I don't know. Alright, so let's collect up everyone but the mercs. We're going to stop the relation improvement with you, and we are going to just continue the owned subject countries run and make that happen that way. I do wonder if we go ahead and just start trying to annex somebody else. Obviously, Orleans we want to keep for last, so it's you or you. Savoy. Taking it down. $163. Yeah, let's go ahead and just start annexing Thoy. Because their flag is too close to Aragon and I get confused and it frustrates me. And so I think this was 10 off. We'll go ahead and put them over there. Let's go ahead and mothball all of our forts. It is 24. So it's actually 12 that we can send off over here. And we'll go ahead and move that army on up. And I guess we have to be aware that that might be a thing. Let's go ahead and give them 3 regulars of 2 full combat with armies. And I think that it might be worth going ahead and building a castle now in Paris. Go ahead and get that done here. We have a new king. Do we have an heir? No. A 35% chance, but no. Lorraine. Lorraine is at war with Provence. You may have access. I support that development. And let's go ahead and build another church. Quite a few churches to be built. There was a coalition. Did not see that. Okay. It's kind of to be expected, I guess. And I know it's 2 years away. It's May. England is now Savoy and Liège. I know England's force limit is 23. There's 26 now, so they're down to 14. If we call Scotland in, obviously we would be able to fight that off. But I do wonder if we should actually do that, and we're going to have armies attach. Instead, move you down there. And frankly, I don't know what we'll take from England. Because aggressive expansion is so high right now. But I would like it anyway. Certainly like Man, maybe just the centers of trade that we border, you know, York and Gloucester. Utrechtien. We have a new heir. Well, that just seems not right. Oh, right, that unrest is up because of the unlawful territory. When does that go away? 4 years. We'll lose government reform progress and not lose stability, please. What I think we need to do is just we'll move this over here. Oh, hey, my lights are still... Light ships are still attached to that transport fleet, so as soon as it's done auto-transporting, we need to get them off and adjusted to where I need them. Need them proper. We'll move these off. I do think that we need to be, instead of getting the recruitment time, we need to be getting technology, especially since it's tactics this time around. We'll lose 10 prestige. So we're not going to take that idea. And, ooh, by just standing there, we don't have to provoke them, we can just make them go away. Well, that's good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more churches for sure. And then we might do some trade buildings. Because in the early game, the trade buildings are not really that important. Trade doesn't really become important until maybe 1550s when you really have to start messing with it. I mean, it's nice. You can have it, but it's not really that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and make sure we've insulted our rivals, because we are losing some stuff here. And why am I the 3rd ranked great power? That doesn't seem right. Burgundy. Hey, Burgundy. Scornfully insult thee. We need to do some of these. We have a large city. We can get 30 development in a city. That would be nice, but technology right now. There's some things we could do, but I think mostly that's going to be a thing for the future. Our golden era will be in the Age of Reformation. Just seems the best. Truce with England is over. Castile will join. Scotland will not. I worry about declaring before I can move my troops. But I also worry about them forming a coalition. I think we got away with it, though. So Castile will join. Scotland does not, because they are in debt. If we paid off their debt, they would join. The question is, do I want them to join? That much. I don't think it's necessary. Now you will notice that these guys join on day one. It doesn't take a day for them to answer that call. Which is most definitely new. Now that's interesting. Portugal's in my territories here. So hopefully Castile can knock Portugal out of the war very quickly. That is certainly the goal. We did declare conquest of York, right? Yes. And we will just slowly march down. Eventually we'll find their troops and knock them out. I think just taking some of these ports, taking York and Gloucester, those four is probably good for this one. Maybe Man as well. And hopefully, yeah, everyone moves over to me. This is a woods. So once they do, we can probably knock Portugal down here. This is also woods. So I would love to let them out. And we will just keep moving down. Very slowly. You see, Savoy is messing with things here. Now, we are losing pretty badly. We don't have the morale boost. Brittany, I really need you to get in that fight. I would really like to win. We did win, barely. Barely, barely. But a win is a win, and we can knock Portugal out. Let's move on up. Not one of my favorite new features of the game. The change in hotkeys. Alright, so we're going to move these guys here. Let's move you here. Kind of cut off England. Hey, there's their troops. Found them. I'm going to move everyone who's not currently almost done sieging. How about we do better than that? Let's get the admin tech here. Let's gather all of our troops together. This is farmlands. Their general is a 4-3. And our best general is a 3-2. How close are we to getting that military technology? A ways away yet. Well, I'm going to call this episode here. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will go ahead and see you next time.